I have my book all laid out and open, and we're going to do some finishing touches, which for some pages is just going to be little stickers, like maybe a bird or two, and some I might want to add more of a focal point, like this one, something like that, or even a bird like that. Actually, that's pretty. I think I will do that. We'll put this nice little bluebird there. These are the ones that are really hard to get open or off. I'm going to do that off camera. Let's get some of these little birds first. And we've got some little mushrooms. And maybe a few more trees. Oh my goodness, this does not want to open. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. I'm having troubles today. You can take the back of this and make a tag out of it, which I thought maybe I'll do that and put it in. I'll have to cut some of it off though. Alright, I think a red bird would look super cute, like right here. Okay. Maybe a flower. Some flowers too. Like right there. Okay. This one I think is done. This one is where we're putting the big blue bird. I think we do need something a little pretty here. But maybe not a poster. What about the turtles? No. I'm not liking that. What about this? I don't think so. How about some mushrooms here? Like this one. I've got a whole bunch more of stickers in like a sticker book. Let's put a couple of mushrooms on here. How about this one? And I think maybe some words too. Actually, I was going to put this in with my other video, but I think this is going to be a whole video on its own because it's going to be a while. Let me get this on the page. So he's going to go right here. I'm going to get my words out. I feel like I need words. And I think maybe some tan words or green words. Follow your passion. Love is a beautiful feeling. Let's do follow your passion. We'll put that right up here. Okay. This one's already got words. This one doesn't have any words, so let's find some words for this. Trust the process. That's a good one for journaling, designing pages. Now we've got this one that needs some words, I think. And that one needs some words. So, embrace simplicity. And for here, are these all the same? Find inner peace. Create magic. Let's do create magic. Maybe we'll have two. Create magic. Okay. I think that's okay. Let's go to the other side and see what we want to put for finishing touches. What about this cottage right here? That kind of looks cute. I am going to cut around the edges though. Or would this look better? No, I think the cottage would look better. We'll cut it out. Okay, this one's pretty easy to cut out. How are you all doing? I'm not sure how I'm going to put all these into one big video or a bunch of little separate videos. I'm not sure yet. We'll see when I'm done. I am going to ink this before I put it on. And find some words for this page. So that's going to go like right there. Be fearless, live intentionally. Let's put that one right. Where should it go? Down here? I feel like here. Live intentionally. This one needs glue, but it's coming up in the middle. Oh, juice. I didn't realize I was not on camera all the way. Sorry. I feel like this one could use a picture of some kind, like a sticker. So let's find a sticker to go there. What about a little bear? I don't know. I've got a whole bunch of stickers in here. What about something like one of these? That's kind of pretty. I'll ink it. It's going to need more glue. Or, yeah, more glue. Okay. Put that down. Where's my glue stick? There it is. Oops. Actually, it says prayers is an attempt to count the stars of our souls. Maybe I should put stars on there, now that I think about it. I wonder if I even have any stars. I bet I do. In here. But I want to put this somewhere now. Where should I put this? What about here? Or here? Ugh, look, that's coming up. I think I'm just going to put that one there. And I obviously have to glue her down. Yeah, that Eileen's glue is not too good. Okay. Definitely will not be buying that again. And I'm looking for stars. I wonder if I can somehow get this up without ruining it. Put more glue on it. Yep. Gotta get it on there all the way. There, that's much better. Let's look for some stars. I'm pretty sure I've got stars in here somewhere. That's not sticky. Some of these are pretty. Oh, here we go. Some stars. This is kind of orangey, so I think some orangey, and actually any color star, because there's all different colors on this page. Oops. A couple more. Let's see. Blue. Purple. Oh, that one's not very good. I think I need, that one came off. One of the little points is gone. And we need more glue here. Okay, what do we want? Purple. Wondering if I should have put glue on all these little stars. Purple. Maybe a couple more orangey ones. And yellows. Oh, I think one more here, one more here. Green. And maybe a purple one again. Oh my gosh, you were not even seeing that. I am so sorry. I'm just putting stars on that page. Okay. I think this one needs a sticker of some kind. And this one. This one could use some words, maybe. All right. I don't think any of these are it. So let's get those out of there. I do have more mushrooms in here. But what about, where do we see these? One of these somewhere. Like this one. That's kind of cute. Where could that go? Could that go right here? Or here? Let's ink it up. And get some more glue on it. I think we'll go ahead, although it doesn't really look like a focal point, but put some more glue there. The little handles. Okay, it's got spreading hope. I feel like a butterfly might be nice somewhere, but it's just too big. And then, oh my gosh. What about some mushrooms over here? And words. We need mushrooms and words here. Okay. Also got birds. I could put birds on pretty much any page. I feel like maybe a bird on this page. What kind of bird? What about this one? That work? Kind of. Let's put it there. there, and some words. Keep going. Love is a beautiful feeling. Why not? I think I'll put some glue on this one. Love is a beautiful feeling. We'll put right across the top. Not straight whatsoever. Oh well. Oh, how about a bug in the kitchen? I got some nice bugs here. I think so. A nice bug would be good. Right here. And a word or a phrase. Embrace uniqueness. That's a good one. We'll put that up right here. All right, so let's see what we got now. I also want to put quotes on the tags. So what I'm going to do is get my quotes and come back and we'll be all done finally. So here is the final flip through of my No Sew November journal, hosted by @MegJournals. This is my cover. I did the stitching, and that was called Stitched Border. So I stitched that with embroidery floss. And here I have our first tag, which I think was patchwork. I forget. No, I think it was paper scraps. That's what it was, paper scraps. And I put some quotes on there. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude by Dennis Waitley. And Always Have an Attitude of Gratitude by Sterling K. Brown. And he played Randall in This Is Us. So we have our first page, Furnishing Hope. Then we have another hope page. And it says Prayers, an attempt to count the stars of our souls. And I think I mentioned when I was making this page that I don't think I could survive life without hope in my Savior, first of all, and Jesus, and just hope that things could be better and that there is a better life waiting for me after I'm gone. So, and then we have this page. I put a little, it's not sticking, I put a little sticker of a cottage on there, and some teacups, and it says, Live intentionally. So I thought that this looked here. This is part of a letter from my ancestor, September 27th, 1871. This page I'm not too thrilled about. I like this little thing, but I don't like how it looks there. But that says Spreading Hope, some more hope. I guess this journal is a message of hope. And then I'm trying to remember what all the what all the prompts were. Let's see. Found words. Oh, the found words are the ones that I made with magazine letters and just phrases. Those are the found words. And then from books, this one says there was an instant of silence. There's an air of mild mystery, a solemn expectancy. Over here, you might have noticed I changed the bird. I put a bigger bird on there, and I like it so much better. And it says, Love is a beautiful feeling. So we also had first layers. So all of these things were the first layers, the backgrounds. Found words. Hidden messages are the messages that are on the tags that are hidden. And here is, this tag was mini collage. And on the back, I wrote November Comes and November Goes with the last red berries and the first white snow by Clyde Watson. So that goes in here. This was black and white. This little tag here was the prompt black and white. I think all of these papers were the torn edges. Let's see, what else? Half an image. What was that one called? Half an image. So I have several half an images throughout the journal, and then another one was everyday items like the pots and pans. And found letters also was the letter from my ancestor, and this was a page from my mother's diary from 1953. Here's part of the letter. Painted pages. I did do some painting with paint markers. This right here, these orangey colors were paint marker, and the black and whites. What else? Gentle lines. I don't remember. I did pencil lines for that somewhere. Probably covered over them because I didn't like them. And then on this side, I have another tag. And this was Clashing Patterns. And I just made a patchwork tag. How sad would November be if we had no knowledge of the spring by Edwin Way Teal. And it was the best kind of November day, cold and crisp, but not quite freezing, not icy, by Rainbow Powell. So that was Hidden Messages again. And what was it? Clashing Patterns. Or Pattern Clash, I should say. Cut and Paste was all these half magazine images. And the more magazine images, these were everyday items. Vintage Vibes was this tag. I used some vintage papers and some vintage looking stickers. And on the back I wrote, "Fear not, November's challenge bold. We've books and friends and hearts that never can grow cold. These make amends." And that was by Alexander L. Frazier. And that was in here. And then found letters or found words are all on here. Finishing touches were all these little stickers that I added afterwards. And I think that's it. What else did we have? Black and white, gentle lines. Yeah, gentle lines are right here. I don't know if you can see it. Just some pencil markings. I didn't really like that one. I guess we can even say I did the mini collage, because on the tag, yeah, mini collage, I did do that. I was going to, and I did. Mini collage, I can cross off. All right, what else? Everyday items, messy marks. I think that's what the pencil lines were too. And all these little dashes from the paint pens. Coffee stains. I did do all these little coffee rings on some of the pages. Stitch border was the cover. Vintage Vibes was that tag. And finishing touches were all the little stickers that I added at the last minute. And that's it. So let's go through the pages. And we'll turn it over and go through this one real quick again. And that's it for this journal. This journal's done. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of it. And come back and watch more videos. And subscribe. Thanks so much. And we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.